Okay, so hi there, Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is your February 2021 Love Monthly Forecast reading with me, Chrissy, from InTheStars by Chrissy.com. So, yeah, let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of February and what might be happening for you in terms of your love life and relationships. So, first and foremost, I just want to let you guys know that the way that I do my readings is really more on the predictive and channeling side. So it really is more about the overall energy of the spread that we have during this time. So what we have right now is a Three of Wands, the Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. We do also have here the karmic relationship, the clock, and the coffee cup. So we do have an interesting bunch. The last card of the deck is the Three of Swords also. So that is going to play a role. I do have my Lenormand cards over as well, but I'm not gonna show you guys that right now because it will just take a lot of time to explain. But anyways, let's just dive into the reading. We have here a situation wherein I kind of feel that for the month of February, communication is going to be an important factor of your life. We do have a lot of cards here wherein some form of decision needs to be made, or maybe you have been thinking about a decision in terms of your love life and relationships. For some of you guys, this could be a make or break kind of a month wherein there is a possibility to work out a relationship situation and really push forward to building a more solid and committed relationship with your partner. And at the same time, this can also be a time wherein you might need to tell them the truth of what you truly feel, and it might not be the most positive thing ever, you know, because I kind of sense there might be some form of disappointment. Maybe it is a time wherein it's telling us that this is the expiration date of a relationship, you know. I'm not really saying that there is going to be a breakup, but there is a chance that the situation might not turn out very favorable, or the situation might not happen in a way that you like. And at the same time, like I said, this reading is going into two directions wherein things are actually going to be working out, and you know, there's going to be an element of change and progression into a relationship. And at the same time, there is also an element here wherein it's not going to work out during this time. What it is that you want to happen might not just occur yet, you know. I'm saying yet because we're not seeing that it is a complete no. It's just that it's telling us that it is not the right time. So there's also an element here wherein I kind of feel that there's going to be important conversations, and for some of you, the two of you might not be aligned. You know, there could be misunderstandings, miscommunication into your situation. It's like I see the two of you having some form of conversation, and then suddenly you have your own idea and the other person has their own idea, and that might just arise some form of conflict into the situation. Someone might say some form of harsh words, you know, I want things this way, and the other person wants things on another way. So that can create some form of conflict into the situation at hand. Overall though, I kind of feel that this is not the end of the line. This is a workable situation. If you guys are going to compromise into the relationship, things can actually be progressive, you know. If someone is willing to compromise, someone is waiting to be patient, if someone is willing to wait things out, I kind of feel that there is a possibility that things gradually get better. There's going to be some form of improvement into the relationship, into the air that might happen. It's going to be a matter of if are you willing to wait things out? Are you willing to be the one who understands the situation or the relationship? Or no one is open to that, you know? Because if you're not willing to wait, if the other person is not willing to wait, you know, if the two of you are going to be stubborn, I kind of feel that that's going to be a stalemate, and it is just going to make you feel depressed. It's going to make the other person feel depressed, you know. There's going to be a frustrating scenario, and nothing is really going to be happening into the relationship. So don't expect any form of improvement if that is the case, you know. So I kind of feel that it, you know, it takes two to tango. It takes two to form a relationship. So it's either you understand the situation, you be patient about certain things and wait things out, or either you don't. You leave the situation behind and get it done and deal with, you know. The time is ticking, you know. It maybe you suddenly decide that I'm just wasting my time and nothing is really happening here. I am in a relationship, but I feel like I am in a solo relationship, which is pretty much pointless. So you might be having some thoughts like that all at the same time. So you will be the one who is going to be making the decision, and it's also going to be a point wherein you are going to decide or conclude whether the relationship is actually worth it or not, you know. So like I said, it's going to be a two-way kind of street, and you are going to find out what end of the stick are you into the situation. However, all I know is that there's going to be a chance to or opportunity to actually solve a problem or to have an idea where the relationship is gonna go. So yeah, that is actually one thing that to come into play. I just kind of feel that if you are hoping for some form of romantic venture during this time, it might not be happening in the way that you envision things to be the way that you like, but you guys can actually talk things out, you know. What are your needs? What are their needs? Is it the right time to do certain things or not? I kind of feel that these are the things that you might be talking with your partner, and yeah, and through communication, through thought, through talking things out, I kind of feel that there's going to be an upliftment of your own mood, you know. Things will gradually get better. I'm not saying that the relationship issues are going to be removed. That is not the case. I just kind of feel that there is going to be something that makes you feel better once the two of you talk things out. So again, the most important thing here is to actually talk to your partner, to be able to converse with them, and being honest with what you truly think about the setup, what you truly think about the scenario and all of that, and make plans with them, you know, even if there is no concrete plans. Yeah, so, and don't just wallow in fear and disappointment, because if you don't do anything, then you'll just end up resenting them, and it's going to be pretty much of an uneventful month, aside from the fact that you are just going to be frustrated with your love life and your situation. So take your pick, right? Yeah, if you do want to improve the situation, this is going to be a good month for you to do so, and it starts with communicating with them. So let us see what are the messages that we have for the month of February 2021 for you Virgo people out there. What are some messages that we need to know that might be coming up for you? We do have here the Five of Swords, and like I said, there is some form of frustration in the air that you guys need to work on. Maybe there are messages or things that you are hiding within yourself, like you need to tell them what you truly feel, but you're not really doing so. You are having some form of dark thoughts because of it. So I kind of feel that this is something that you are not going to be able to hold on anymore, and eventually you will need to tell them the truth of what you truly feel about your own situation. We do have here the Two of Pentacles. This is a point wherein you're making a decision and seeing the pros and cons of the relationship. Should I still work with this person or not, or how am I gonna handle the relationship itself? There are choices that you need to analyze and work with all at the same time. We also have here the Knight of Cups. It's time to talk about your emotions, your feelings with your partner. It's time to actually feel just better with the situation at hand. We do also have here the Page of Swords, so definitely there's going to be conversations, and sometimes conversations like this can be quite harsh. We are going to be speaking our own truth into things, so we might need to give some form of harsh reality with our partner and harsh form of reality within ourselves, so that we can wake up. This is really what's going on into the relationship. It's not really all about feelings and love. This is the reality check of the situation, so we might need to address certain things into our love life and relationships. With that, we have here the Star card, which is really a positive card. I kind of feel that this is a point wherein there are visions that you want to come across into this relationship, and at the end of the day, I kind of feel that you are going to be doing something that actually eventually make you feel better. It's like having a lot of burden lifted off of you. So that's you being able to speak your mind all at the same time. We do have here the King of Wands, which is a very it creates a lot of passionate kind of energy into the situation all at the same time. This could be your partner who doesn't really show much affection in you, but they actually care all at the same time, all those kinds of things. And let me pick one last card just to end the reading. And we have here the Four of Wands, which is actually a good thing. This is about harmony and more about the foundation of the relationship. Maybe you guys are going to be talking about that, talking about how you can make the relationship more solid, or just because there is lack of harmony in the air, maybe some conversations are going to be turning up, which deals with how we can make this relationship really work out, how we can improve the relationship, all those kinds of things. Also, problems in the relationship might come up, and it's not really a negative thing, but it is a way for you guys to make things better, so that you guys know how you can actually improve the relationship. And it's better to speak up rather than to hide it, because by hiding things within yourself, you're not really open to solve the problem at hand. So I kind of feel that this has a window of opportunity to actually solve problem into the relationship, so that harmony can go back into place, so that there's going to be some form of happiness back into your love life and into your relationships. And it will depend on how the conversation will go. And like I said, it takes two to tango, so it really will depend on the conversation that you have with your partner. But it's really important to say something right here and right now, and be more honest of what you want, your desires, how you want the relationship to be, and what you really think. So yeah, be honest, be more honest, Virgo, and don't be afraid, don't hesitate. So yeah, this is it, my reading for you guys. So there's going to be a lot of things going on for you, a lot of decisions that you guys need to make, and a lot of reality checks into the relationship all at the same time. If you do want a more personal reading just like this one, or something more specific, because this is really more of a general reading, you can do that by booking a session with me through my website, inthestarsbychrissy.com. You can see all the information down below the description of this video, and I'll see you guys again next month. Goodbye.